Mary Monday. You tuned in to Real Talk with Mary Jae, and we're live on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. I am your host, Mary Jae. Welcome into our studio on today. We're having such a good time. We're home for the holidays, you guys, and I'm glad to have Sharon with me. My girl, Stylist B, is in the house, y'all. Good morning, Stylist. How are you today?
I'm good. No complaints.
No complaints at all. What a beautiful day it is in the great NO, girl.
Yes, this weather though.
I know.
I might come out the jacket before we're done because it's warm today.
Yeah, it is. It's warm, but I really do love the winter weather.
Yeah, me
I love
too.
cold. So I prepare. I get snuggled. I layer. So I'm prepared for the cold, but I don't mind this back and forth. As long as it's not mixed with the rain, I'm good.
I agree. Long as it's not mixed with the rain. I've actually started either bringing clothes with me because 8 a.m. it's winter weather and I have like my trench on with the nice heels and the belt, and then maybe 1
coming
p.m.
out of it.
Right, I have to come out of it. So I'm either carrying spare clothes or layering up to where I can remove layers, and it still works.
Right, it works.
New Orleans plays too much.
It works well, Stylist. I am so glad to have you on the show today for our Home for the Holidays segment. We're getting all into the Christmas spirit. New Year's is coming. Thanksgiving just left, but we're thankful every day.
Yeah.
Every day. But I want you to tell the people who you are, all about you, and what you're doing, girl, because I see you got some children's books, and we're going to talk about that throughout the show as well. But I want them to know exactly who you are.
Well, I'm Stylist B. I'm a writer, an actress, and an advocate for diversity in kids lit. So that's been a new title, but it's one that I'm very passionate about. I have a 5-year-old son who at 2 just didn't see himself in kids literature.
Yeah.
And so I told him I would write a book, with a character that was based on him. And at 3, he was asking me where his book was. Oh. So I had to stick to what I said. I created the children's book more so for my son, and then I just found that other parents were basically dealing with the same struggle of their kids not seeing themselves. They actually got emotional about how the little girls don't love their hair because they don't see it at an early age. And so short of the long, it became something that I just kind of did for my child, and now it's something I'm avidly passionate about. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome so that he'll get to see an image of who he is.
That's right.
With
big hair and all. My son has a head full of hair. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's his name?
His name is Julius Robert Bartholomew, but we all call him JR. So the series is JR's first trip too, and then he goes to all these different places.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. A travel mom. All right, taking him around the globe, showing him the world,
culture,
and showing him himself in the world
that's
as he travels.
What we travel?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's right. That's right. But Stylist, we're home for the holidays,
yes,
and I am glad to have you sharing with us today on Real Talk with Mary Jae. Thank you for coming on.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you too, girl. It's been a minute.
I wasn't going to say nothing, for the viewers. I wasn't going to tell them how it's been too long.
Right, but I'm glad we're connected today. We're talking about, keeping it real now. Home for the holidays.
Well, that's all I know how to do.
Because and this is what I want to say, because, all of who I am and what I do is not for everybody, and everybody doesn't do it the same way. So I'm very festive, I'm one of the little fashion sins that love to go and do all the decorating throughout the house, even the bathroom.
Oh, that's cute.
Even the bathroom will have Christmas towels and stuff. And
hang on the mistletoe.
Yeah, all of that. But that's not everybody, and I'm all in the kitchen with the matching apron and the high heels and cooking. Isn't that cute?
Go you.
We're talking about home for the holidays and just preparing for family and friends to come over. So how do you prepare for the holidays, Stylist?
A little bit differently from well, it's funny this year. I don't have to prepare because we're actually doing a family cruise.
Awesome. Yeah.
But any other time before that, I just have to cook. I don't have to decorate the house or anything because we usually go to my aunt's house, and we house hop because you got to do my family, then my husband's family. So we do a lot of traveling. Yeah. I'm just required to cook. My husband is spoiled. It doesn't matter if we go into 10 houses.
You cooking at home.
And he has a menu. And early, July, he's talking about, because I can't wait to have, it's July. It's July. So, I just have to cook. But as far as decorating or getting the house ready. I just keep the house clean. That's about it.
That's good.
Because nobody is. I'll meet you. I'll bring you a plate.
Right.
I mean, I don't mind people coming over, but I'm not that house yet. Even though I'm grown, my family has matriarchs still present. So, that's
they
who,
do it all.
the aunts and my mom.
You just show up.
Well, and I just show up. They make me cook.
Yeah.
But as I've gotten older, I have to bring stuff.
Okay.
But I don't, it's not my house yet. I look forward to, those times when I am in that position, like where I am, the grandparent or whatever. And then I'll totally.
The girl said the grandparent.
Because
you
that's
have to wait that long, Stylist.
Okay. I already have a child, so I mean, my baby is a baby. I have to wait till he has kids for him to, we got to go to my mom's house.
Okay.
That's how it's been.
That's how it's been.
Right. So nobody's coming to the child's house yet.
All right, I got you.
Now maybe, I have a little, 5-year plan. Maybe, when the come up happens and my house just happens to be the biggest because I made the come up, then I may have to transition earlier than grandparent, but. As of right now, that's the transition time.
That's it. That's awesome, though. And I usually, when I'm at home, I usually cook. Mm-hmm. And do all of the cooking and everything. And I still go to mom's, and my mom would be like, well, what you have at home? And I start naming gumbo, sweet potato pie, dressing, I have baked macaronis, sweet potatoes, and potato salad. She's like, well, why you cooked all of that? And your dad was cooking. Because when I go home.
Because you got to have stuff at your house.
Exactly. When I go home, I still want to eat, and I eat. I'm one of those leftover girls, so I don't mind eating till it's gone. Some people get tired of it.
Till it's gone.
Oh, I'll eat it till breakfast, gumbo, lunch, turkey, potato salad, big macaroni.
We have a cutoff all day. And my husband's the same way, so it works. But it's like you get a good 2.5 days after that.
And that's it.
Don't make me a plate. I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna turn into a stuffed pepper.
Well, look at me. Don't I look like what? No. That's what I'm saying for the holidays. Girl pounds come on. If I don't hit that track on tomorrow, I'm gonna be ashamed by Christmas. But I bet you I'm gonna be out there.
Listen, I don't feel any way about it. Nothing wrong with good eating.
Yeah, good eating, but
as long as you take care
good
of
eating
yourself.
and good riddance too, girl.
That's right.
Look, all of this be getting fat and stuff. I did Facebook Live the other day in my car from my car, and I had on this white hoodie. I had to drop my little one off to dance, and I did the Facebook Live, and I'm sitting in the car because Starbucks, I was in the parking lot, and the drive-through line is in the parking lot, and I was stuck, so I couldn't back up because there was a long line. So I just sat there. So I said, I'm gonna go Facebook Live, and when I saw that video, girl, I'm looking like this big, because TV y'all do that to us anyway.
And you had on white,
and I had on white. Okay, I'll use that as an excuse because I had on white. See, I have on black, but I better not look this huge, y'all out there. Come on. But I'm definitely hitting the track because I tell people all the time, they be like, oh, you're fine, but I love to eat. I love to cook. I love to eat.
So
I love
to
bake.
Proactive.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. If I'm not out there, girl, you'll see everything I've eaten, everything, So
especially since you don't have no cutoff for the leftovers.
That's it. None. Eat it till it's gone.
The palate is gone after a while. I can't even taste it anymore. I can't. But 2.5 days, I'm all in. Breakfast, lunch, dinner,
2.5. That's a good thing.
That's the cutoff, though.
Girl, I be eating bell peppers and stuff like
even
days
at home,
after. I'm still eating. Days, really. Days.
Even at home,
I'm not one of
schedule.
those girls that Ziploc and freeze food. I don't do the freeze and then take back out and do. I'm gonna eat it till it's gone, y'all. Greens and all.
I've gotten better with portions for everything that I cook now because we only do even like regularly. Without the holiday season, I cook it today, we eat today and tomorrow. The next day, none of us want it again. That should be just. So I've even learned how to make just enough so that I'm not, throwing out anything because we don't freeze either.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good because I'm not a wasteful girl.
Like
No,
I don't like that either.
And I come from a large family of
Me
8,
too.
and I think that's where I get the leftover eating from. Not that there was a whole lot left over because after 8 kids going back for seconds, it's gone pretty much. But if it's not going, you better go eat it.
Right.
You better go eat it. So I love the whole sense of Christmas and like I said, the decorating sense and preparing for the holiday season and the recipes and stuff. What's your favorite dish you like to prepare?
Well, I don't feel like I have a favorite dish I like to prepare. I feel like I have a dish I often prepare because it's my husband likes. So like
Okay.
we have the same menu. Like he
Uh-huh.
loves smothered okra. That's something you don't make like throughout the
That's
year.
good.
So
My mom
he
loves to cook okra, smothered okra.
yes,
She does
he
it
loves
good
smothered
too.
okra. He loves my gumbo. I actually love his casserole before he used to love mine, and I taught him to make it, and now like
You
every time
taught
he
him
said
he's doing it better than
he
you?
no
Not
no
better than
he
you.
won't he knows that too, not better, but it's different, and so I appreciate it because I didn't have to make it and it tastes good. It
Yeah.
tasted really good. His first try was, but over time
She was like,
over
"Ugh."
time I was like, this is my favorite thing for you to make for me.
And what is it?
It's just regular spaghetti casserole. It's just my
Okay.
favorite thing for him to make for me because it's just so good. And he loves my potato scallops.
Okay.
Because it's just something that wasn't a dish. Like, every family has their things. They do big
I love
macaroni, never
that.
do potato scallops. So he was just excited about that.
Yeah.
So, but I love cooking. That's why I said, like,
I hear
I don't
you,
do the
baby.
decorating, but
I
I
love
love getting in the
cooking
kitchen.
too, and I can tell a girl that can cook that. We'll talk about one of her favorite thing is potato scallops and
Mm-hmm.
smothered okra,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. So you do a little something,
Yeah,
something.
a little bit. I've been
Yeah.
married for 9 years. You got to do something in that kitchen.
That's right.
365 days a year.
I know that's
You eat.
right. That's-
So you got to
I
be,
know that's
you know.
and I'm talking about you talking about married for how many years? 9.
Yeah, 9.
That's awesome.
I married my high school sweetheart, so that's how you could get
Oh,
9 years in.
See, that is fabulous. That's
Yes.
fabulous. So now, when I talk about marriage and being a lady at home and taking care of the house and the man and all, this is my recipe for that, and
Okay.
I can see all of you in that, girl.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Church girl in the church house,
Mhm.
country girl in the kitchen,
Mhm.
and a diva in the bedroom.
Mhm.
All right. That's that. That keeps those 9 more
No
years
comments.
coming. All right. I know that keeps those 9 more years coming
Yes,
on
that's
strong.
right.
Absolutely.
And I'm an actress too, so
So you, yeah,
listen.
you acted out.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
it. Is that too early for y'all on Real
Right.
Talk this morning? It's 10 a.m. So you got to come to our
I
blog
just
talk
like
at
to be true
10
to
p.m.
all of my personalities.
That's
is what
right.
I'm saying.
That's a good thing.
So,
you got to be
yeah.
creative.
That's right.
Yeah,
you
that's
never know
how you
you
keep
might
a
want to
happy
sound,
home.
how you might want to look, what you might want to do.
That's what I'm talking about, boo. So we're home for the holidays.
Yeah.
We're going into our holiday season and just getting everything, in order and together. And now we have to prepare for the family that is coming.
Yes.
So you say you go to
Them. But that's prep in itself too. Like you got to get your You
I know
can't
that's
leave your
right.
house chaotic.
That's
first.
right.
You got to get your meals done, like you said, because when you come home, you want to have stuff.
Exactly.
There's no guarantee you get leftovers when you're going to the family house. 'Cause
Right.
everybody's going to the
Then
family
you got to
house.
be looking like like you're a vagabond packing up
Yeah,
stuff.
you know, I have an aunt. We have an aunt. Every
You
family
packing
has
up, you taking everything in.
She
Look,
does
you
it.
brought-
If you don't beat her, you won't get any.
But what about those who bring whatever? Say you bring you bring the sodas, and so now you're leaving. You taking all of your sodas back that nobody.
I just usually
they
leave
had
it
this-
if I bought
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
I don't want any eyes.
They coming back. You carrying out everything, taking everything back.
If I
with
bought
you.
too much and I feel like I'm leaving a lot, I just come back tomorrow and eat.
That's how you
that
do
way
that.
I feel better.
Exactly. Well, I am so excited to have you sharing with us for home for the holidays. We're getting ready to go in our commercial break, but we don't want you to go anywhere. Stay right there because we're going to be right back with Stylist B. Happy
Yes.
holidays.
Happy
We're home for the
holidays.
holidays on Real Talk with Mary Jae. Happy Merry Mondays. It's your girl, Mary Jae. I want you to tune in with me to Real Talk with Mary Jae on New Orleans Talk Network every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Then follow me to blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary Jae at 10 p.m. It's going to be a Merry Monday every Monday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. You've just tuned in to New Orleans Talk Network.
Are you looking for a home to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
Hi, this is Jill Samuels with Faith That Works. Join us every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time and 12 noon on New Orleans Talk Network as we change the lives of people with the Word of God by equipping the body of Christ to evangelize the world while reconciling people back to God. Let us continue to carry the water to the desert because Jesus is the living water.
Stop this hauling water to the sea.
This is Captain Black.
This is Brother Al Mims. Join us for our new show,
The Hostages That Fight Back. Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Central.
We are all hostages to something.
But it's up to us
to find the courage to fight back and make the change.
So tune in to become the change you want to see in the world here on New Orleans Talk Network.
Brothers and sisters! Brothers and sisters! I don't know what this world is coming to.
What's up, New Orleans? Listen, this your man Fred, host of your #1 sports talk show down here in New Orleans. Yeah, I said it. Fan View, where real fans talk about real sports. Join me, Bank Ball Recite, your people's man B, and Madman the Big Fan as we talk about all the latest sports topics going down here around the country. Again, Fan View, where real fans talk about real sports.
Merry Monday, everybody. You tuned in to Real Talk with Mary Jae, and we're live on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. I am your host, Mary Jae. Thank you for tuning in with us this morning. We're having a happy Merry Monday. I hope you're having a happy Merry Monday, Stylist.
I am.
Awesome. We're home for the holidays, guys, and we're keeping it real. We're going in, we're talking about decor, decorating in the menu at home, and Stylist, my girl, working up some stuff. She knows how to cook, y'all.
In the kitchen.
She does a little something in the kitchen, 9 years strong, so she's making it do what it do.
That's right. And my baby's spoiled too. He's only 5. He has his dishes he wants as well.
He wants certain things.
Yes. It's like I want spaghetti and meatball, please, mommy.
Yeah.
He tells me you're the best cook in the world.
Oh, isn't that
what you want mommy to
precious?
cook? Whatever you want
Anything.
me.
That's what I'm saying. Anything
Yes.
you want, you're doing it,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Awesome. So, Stylist, we were talking before going into commercial break. We're talking about now, how do we prepare for the family coming together? Everybody, Uncle Bubble,
Yes, the cousins,
cousin
don't remember,
Jimmy,
the uncles. They say,
Yes.
I remember you. Why are you always in diapers? When they said, I remember you when you was in diapers. Like that's the only part of your life is diapers and current day.
Right.
Right.
Right. So how do we we were talking about even getting ready for the family just to go to their house.
Yep.
You know, girl, what's that like? You know,
Early mornings. So it's either you stay up late or you get up early.
Right.
Because you have to, basically, your Christmas has to be ready in your house before you go enjoy it in anybody
That's
else's
right.
house.
That's right.
And even though I'm not huge on decorations yet, not that I'm anti, we do like regular decorations, but I don't go all out. Like, you're not going to go in my bathroom
And find Christmas towels.
No. And I love that you do that, you know? That's an inspiration, something to aspire to.
Okay.
Maybe
okay.
every year I'll just add a room.
Yeah.
But mostly it'll just be the living area
Okay.
that'll get decorated, the
Yes.
outside of the house. My son loves lights and the Christmas tree. That's usually what the house looks like. Now, beyond the living room, it's just a regular house.
Yeah.
Still nice.
Yes.
But no
that's-
Christmas stuff.
No Christmas
No,
stuff.
no like bedspread with Santa, Christmas tree.
I don't go that far.
Don't lie. Now, you know what you told me to break that place.
I don't go there. But I may have Christmas pillows. I may have.
I knew it was something in the bedroom.
Yeah, I might have a little something, but you ain't gonna find Santa on my spread.
No,
you ain't
not
gonna
on the
find Santa.
spread. No Christmas trees, no mistletoes.
Nah, you might find a mistletoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
you might
Well,
find a
so
mistletoe.
I'm gonna aspire to add a room a year. That's what I'm gonna do. And then one day
Yeah.
I'll call him like, the whole house is full of Christmas.
Yes.
And you'll be like, I did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I planted the seed.
That's good.
But right now it's just the living room.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, that's a good thing, you
Yeah.
know. Let me tell you, and our children, they mimic what we do,
Mhm.
and I'm so proud of my beautiful kid Javon.
Oh, I love her.
I love
Hi,
her
baby
too.
love.
Hey, my kid. I am so proud of her. We went to her for Thanksgiving.
Aw.
And let me tell you what my baby had. I still call her my baby. Y'all, she's 30, but I still call her my baby. Let me tell you what she had. When I got to her house, as I walked up, there was this long chalkboard, a wall chalkboard, and she had on a stand she had a table, and on a stand she had this little frame of a photo, like of a turkey hand or something, and there was a table and there was a little dish on the table with some food that was wrapped, like a little demo dish. As you came into the door of her house, as you got to the door, it said, "What are you thankful for?" And you had to write it on the chalk wall.
Now that's nice.
I
That's more my
loved it.
speed.
I loved
Yes.
it. And so everybody that came wrote what they were thankful for on the chalkboard before coming into the house. I loved
See,
it.
that's the artist in her.
I
That's
know.
such an artist thing.
I
I
know.
like that.
And when we got into the kitchen, we saw this beautiful vanilla girl with kinky hair, with a cute apron on, just serving it up right.
She
Like
was ready.
I was like, girl, you get it from your
And
mama,
ain't
girl.
nobody bought me a plate.
And she cooked everything. She did it all. I didn't even bring anything. Did I? No, I didn't. She did the turkey. She did the dressing. She did the well, my little one, Aaliyah, was there, so Aaliyah made the baked macaroni.
Which you can't even really call her a little one either.
I know.
But I digress.
Right. Aaliyah made the baked macaroni. But my kid did everything. The house was superb, and she had her little matching apron on. I was like, "That's okay. That's what I'm saying.
That's
what
mama's
I'm- That's
baby.
it. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. It was beautiful. We had such a great time. Even the little kids were writing on the wall. You know, she had her brothers came, my ex-husband and his wife. We had a wonderful time together, and his kids were there, and they were writing on the chalk wall what
Aw.
they're thankful for, and we took pictures. It was fun.
See, I
I love
love the
family.
holidays. That's what I was about to say.
I love
family
family.
is a thing for me. I'm
Yeah.
a big family girl, and I'm spoiled. Like, my mom's my best friend.
Yes.
You know, anything she needs, we make that happen.
Uh-huh.
You know, and but definitely you get it from your parents, like what you grew up around.
Yeah.
My mom was a tomboy. So see, that's why
See?
I have to grow into adding rooms. Yes, see. We outside playing football during the holiday season
Right.
until I started cooking. So I have to cook before so I can go outside and play with the boys.
Yeah.
So, so I totally, you saying that story lets me replay like how I grew up. And it's like, well, that's why you
I
don't
love
have,
it.
the towels in the bathroom because Mama
were
wasn't
playing
doing that. Yeah, she was playing. But she cooked for us, and then we were out active playing,
Yeah.
all the time. The living room was very Christmassy, see?
That's it.
But
I'm
beyond
so
that,
glad
yeah.
you. See, I love coming together with girls that cook too.
Mhm.
I love doing that. We come together and we cook,
Mhm.
cook up a storm. We're gonna have to do one of those girls' nights.
Yeah, cooking makes me happy.
Me too.
It does. It makes me happy.
It does. I think cooking is very spiritual. You know, I just love it. Brings back so many memories because see, I was a young mom, you know. I was married at 17, you know. So it brings back all of those memories of just me watching my dad in the kitchen cooking. My first time I ever made bread pudding was with my mom. My mom taught me how to make bread pudding at 12 years old.
Yeah.
So when I'm cooking, it brings back all of those memories of my great aunt who I'm named after. Her namesake, Mary Madeline is my name. And my aunt just used to tell me, get your cookbook, baby, get your and you know, Martha White flour. I remember getting Martha White flour and baking my first cake and sifting the flour. Girl, I just get all soul food up and all just, you know, reminiscing and sentimental. I love cooking and I love dancing.
I love dancing and I love cooking too. And I love coming together. And you know, my childhood, I was probably 5 when I started cooking.
Yeah.
Like you just stand on a chair.
That's what I'm saying.
So my husband's always like, you push JR too hard. I'm like, I was cooking at 5. I was working, you know, like he's like, okay, baby. But that makes me think of like all the memories, you know, my cousins and I fighting over who gets to lick grandma's bowl because anytime grandma was in the kitchen, whatever we could get to,
you lick the spoon,
we wanted to get
bowl.
to. Right.
I remember that.
You graduated from the spoon, you're like, wait a minute, there is a whole bowl and we've been wanting a spoon.
And you can be licking all of this in the bowl. Exactly.
Yeah, so that definitely brings up, you know, memories for me. That's kind of why I love it. And it's unfortunately, that's why I also don't have any like measured recipes.
Yeah.
Because we've always just cooked from the soul. You know, you're pinching this, you're sprinkling that.
That's right.
There is no like a tablespoon of this,
I don't do
I
that.
can't tell you that. You just gotta cook with your feelings.
That's how I feel. I cook it, baby. And you know, and a lot of times I'll cook, and this is the truth. I will cook and not even taste, and then when we're done, it's like, my mom was like, how did you not even taste that?
Right.
And you know, when you eat my gumbo, girl, you'll forget that they don't even have filet in here. You know, you got to add the filet afterwards because I don't put it in the pot. And then you're like, I don't even need the filet.
Right.
You know? I'm just saying.
That's a good look when you ain't even have to taste it.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you
I
know
do that
you were
all the
cooking
time.
With yourself.
I do that.
With your whole self.
I do. And I don't measure. I just cook and just stir it all up and, you know, just get my music playing and just vibing in the kitchen cooking. I love it. I love it.
That has been like a tradition for us, my mom, my sister, and I. Because, well, first of all, my sister and I are both December babies. I'm Christmas Eve.
Are you?
Yes. It's a blessing and a curse. Like, I hate Merry birthdays. Don't tell me that. Didn't I give you a whole birthday and a whole Merry Christmas? Like, don't. Let me not get sidetracked. Come back. But so, and my sister's December 30th. So, you know, Christmas is our favorite time of year. We do the same thing for Thanksgiving, too, but Christmas just feels different. My mom is in January. So it's like, you know, we all come together.
I wish I would have known that. I would have had to bring you a gift.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Well, you have, look, I'm going to let you take this mug.
Oh, nice.
You have that mug. That's Mary.
Happy birthday.
Look,
don't you do it.
Merry birthday.
I don't even want the mug, y'all. I'm going to take it, but I don't want it.
I'm going to let you have that mug.
Well, thank you for my Merry birthday gift.
But look, we got to talk now about what you're doing with this awesome book, the vision you have. I just love the ideal that you have it for. And just having your son to know who he is and know himself as relates to traveling around the globe and seeing things and being able to see himself in it. Let's talk a little bit about that because let me see one. I think it's an awesome gift for the holidays, you guys, for your nieces and nephews, your children, your grandchildren. I think it's a wonderful thing. I remember having the books and I would read to my kid and when I was pregnant, I was a reader, reading to my babies.
You're supposed to start early.
This is a wonderful gift. You know, you can stack these up, put a bow around it. You know, I'm serious. I love it. So let's hear a little bit about Junior's first trip to New York.
JR's first trip is So my son's name is Julius Robert. We call him JR. So I did a travel series for him because he just didn't see himself in, you know, kids literature. And he's a reader. Like he loves books. We would spend 2+ hours in Barnes and Noble just reading books.
That's great.
So basically, it's just a travel series. He goes to different places. Kids learn about different modes of transportation, landmarks within different cities and states. So, like, for example, for the New Orleans one, you see there's a streetcar in the thought bubble. For the New York one, there's an airplane. So they learn about, like, all of these different modes of transportation. And then for every book, I I'm going to have to stop this at some point because he's growing rapidly and he still won't look like a kid. So I can't put him in his own book. But usually at the end of the book, you know, we put his picture in there.
Let's
So
see.
this is the first book, right? Look at the age difference.
Adorable.
Oh, by the way, this picture is taken by Kevin Griffin. You know, he's a
I
very
love
well-known
Kev.
local photographer.
2 cents, my boy,
Yes,
2 cents.
that's
Do you
right.
all see that photo there?
But then look at this. I had to
Yes.
do a new one because he don't even look like that kid anymore. He's so
Look at
grown.
that.
Jesus. So this one
And
is
how
from
old is
Harlan
he now,
Miller.
Stylist?
He just turned 5 in October.
Wow.
My husband said I'm gonna have to stop saying just in a few months, like stop saying it. But he just turned 5. So, and that one was taken by Harlan Miller, and you know we had a great time. We did headshots. He said he wanted to act like mommy, so we did headshots, and then we took some joint shots, and that was just like a fun one. I loved it. So I said I'm putting it in the book.
I love this.
But
This-
yeah, isn't that, you see? Because the kids, listen, this is how we come. They should see themselves.
That's right.
Period. They
That's
shouldn't think
right.
they have to change it because they don't see
They
themselves.
really, yeah, exactly.
And, you know, so that was my thing. I wanted to do a universal book. So by any means, it's not a minority book. It's not like, you know, it's not a book just for minorities. It just
Right.
happens to have a minority character. Even if you look at my New Orleans cover, there's a plethora of different races on the cover.
Yes.
And we all travel. So it's, you know, it's not like that. But I just wanted, you know, minorities to see themselves and their counterparts to
that.
see them too.
I love
because
that.
both of those things are necessary for them to start valuing,
Yes.
you know, one another. Because we don't see ourselves as kids, and so we don't see the beauty and value in who we are. And then our
Right.
counterparts don't see us in anything, and so they don't value us.
Right,
and
because
so,
you are a reflection of, you know, of yourself, you know.
Right.
You what it is that you portray yourself to be, you know, and how you feel about yourself is the way other people see you.
Right. Well,
So
and
that's
then
important.
even beyond that, because you could be solid with yourself in that time, but even beyond that, if everything I look in as a child only has me in it, and then I meet you, who and what are you?
Right.
Because you don't have a book. You're not on TV. You're not. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And so
Right.
then when you know, majorities ask questions like that as kids because they're
Yes.
not knowing and they don't see.
Exactly.
It causes the minorities to be like, well, why don't I have a book? Well, why am I not on TV? Am I not good enough? Am I not beautiful?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
that's why everybody should have representation.
Right.
Period. Point blank. Representation is
I
needed
agree.
and
I
necessary.
agree, absolutely.
You know, and so that's kind of what it was about. It's like I want him to see him, like literally him.
I'm loving it.
I'm sorry.
I'm loving it.
I will get on the soapbox quick about
Yes.
it. Like, you are beautiful. You are great. Whoever you are listening, you are grand, and you can do amazing things. And if you don't see yourself, then put yourself out there to be seen.
That's
so
right.
don't think that you are less than because you have not seen yourself. That's
Absolutely.
and I won't have it in my child. Like
Awesome.
at 3 or 2 saying, well, what's wrong with me?
Right.
You know, there was a point when he asked me, why did God make us brown?
Isn't that cute?
And it wasn't but it
you
wasn't
know,
coming from a cute place. It was
but
like
I
how could he
understand-
do this to us?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he just didn't see, you know.
Right,
So I mean, we
right.
fixed it
that's good.
because you are great,
That's
and you are
right.
beautiful, and you are all
Right.
these great things, and so is everyone else around you. You know.
Uh-huh.
So but you know, we don't realize that is existing and plaguing our youth because we as adults become so confident over the years of life
Right.
and experience, and now I know I'm great, and you know, whatever. So we become, you know, kind of removed from how basic something like this could be, just seeing myself,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, but
I
the
love
book is
that.
a fun loving book, even though I went all off.
No, but that, you know, there's always a passion behind every purpose.
Mhm.
And, you know, quite frankly, just going through that and experiencing that with your child and him not knowing and feeling like he needs to know and he wants to be a part. And look, God just gave you this creative, passionate experience, and now we've gotten it in this wonderful book. I love to hear the stories behind, you know, behind the
behind the
scene.
project.
Yeah,
The stories
behind the
behind.
scene, because that's
Yeah.
where it starts from. You know, Real Talk Mary Jae is a social outlet for a positive outcome, and all of my experiences and what I've done and what I do is all on this platform, you know,
Right.
all on this platform, so I can have wonderful people like you to come in the
Thank
studio
you.
and share with us. You know, we're getting ready to go into our break right now, but we don't want you to go anywhere. We want you to follow my girl Stylist B. You can follow her on all your social media networks.
That's right.
And you can see JR's first trip to New Orleans, to New York, and of course purchase these books on today for your children and your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews, so they can see who looks like them
That's right.
and the pages. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for more. I'm having a wonderful time with you, Stylist.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Happy Merry Mondays. It's your girl, Mary Jae. I want you to tune in with me to Real Talk with Mary Jae on New Orleans Talk Network every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Then follow me to blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary Jae at 10 p.m. It's going to be a Merry Monday every Monday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. You've just tuned in to New Orleans Talk Network.
This is Remus Bowman. I want to invite you every Monday at 12 o'clock live for You and Your Credit. You can call in, you can ask me questions. Believe me, I've got most of the answers for you. We're going to help you get a good credit score. We're going to open doors for you to have an opportunity to be successful and pay low interest for your automobile, your home, your credit cards, everything that you buy. We're going to put you on a great path to have a successful future. Send me your request for information. I'll be glad to answer your question. Every Monday at 12 o'clock, join me from 12 to 1 Monday afternoon for You and Your Credit, originating from New Orleans Talk Network.
Are you looking for a home to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on a golf course that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
This is Captain Black.
This is Brother Al Mims. Join us for our new show,
The Hostages That Fight Back, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Central.
We are all hostages to something.
But it's up to us
to find the courage to fight back and make the change.
So tune in to become the change you want to see in the world, here on New Orleans Talk Network.
Brothers and sisters! Brothers and sisters! I don't know what this world is coming to.
We provide the people, you provide the business.
Happy Merry Monday. You tuned in to Real Talk with Mary Jae, and we're live on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. I am your host, Mary Jae. Real Talk with Mary Jae is a social outlet for a positive outcome, and I have with me today, sharing in the studio for the holidays, Stylist B. My girl is here today with all of her fabulous ideas and her creativity. I just love it, girl. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're talking about home for the holidays. I hope you all are having a happy holiday season. You know, because along with the holiday Stylist, I know we're talking about creativity. We're talking about cooking. We're talking about soul food and tithes, you know, coming together with family bonding. And of course, you know, all of that is good and wonderful, but everybody doesn't experience what we experience.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of people that go through the holiday season. I share with it on Facebook Live. I pray for those who have lost loved ones, because as I was doing the Facebook Live, I had one of our dear friends from the neighborhood that said, you know, Christmas is not the same for her. She lost her daughter, you know, a while ago. And so we understand that we have people that are dealing with oppression and stress, you know, that are going through some real heartaches and void and loneliness and depression. So in keeping all of that together, that's why I say, guys, and I know everybody has their place. Some people go into isolation, you know, but I believe that it's healthy to be around family. You know, a lot of times we withdraw because we don't want to be in that light, because we don't have the loved ones that we used to have and the people that remind us of the season of Christmas. But I think it's very good and healthy to get close connected with your family, with your loved ones, to share that special time and pull out those pictures and photos of your loved ones that you lost, whether it be a child or a parent or a sibling, whomever, and just come together and talk about their memories and what they've done, and be around people and have a lot of music, y'all. I believe dancing, you know, like the Bible says that laughter is like medicine for the soul. That's how I feel about dancing. I've always been a little kid that danced. I like to come together with the family and dance, but guess what? I grew up with my grandmother, who is Kojic, and my grandfather, who was a pastor that didn't believe in dancing unless it was the holy dance. You know, we couldn't dance in the house and snap our finger. We couldn't listen to any secular music or any of that on my father's side. But on my mother's side, you know, dancing was like fun and coming together, and the family, you know. I remember those times sitting around the Christmas tree and having family to come together, and all of us in the house, you know, cousins, aunts, uncles, everybody waking up at grandma's house and getting our presents. So I just love what dancing does. Dancing is a time of rejoicing to me. It's a time of celebration. It's a time of festivities. When I talk about partying, a lot of people go way back to the world. But when I talk about partying, I'm not talking about the world's kind of party. I'm talking about loving on family and having fun with friends and eating food and doing the bus stop and doing the soul train, coming down the soul train line. You know, that's what I'm talking about. I just love being with family and with people that we love. So in our closing of our show today, of course, we talked about all of that and gelled, and let's just mesh. We're going to mesh and blend all of this together. These books that you have, that I believe, I love the passion behind it, and your son that sparked that fire in you to have you to write something and to create something that we can see as a people ourselves in it, even as it relates to years ago with the Barbie dolls and the Cabbage Patch Kids. They didn't have the brown skin Barbies and the Cabbage Patch Kids. They have them now, but back then they didn't. You know, so I appreciate you having these books. And let me tell you, these books are quality made. I'm looking at them, Stylist. I'm serious, guys. They're very quality made. They're very vibrant and strong and colorful. I love them. Let's talk a little bit more about the book, Stylist, and where they can get it and what you have coming up next. Too.
So, you know, I have 2 of them in the series now, and they can go on the website. That's www.jrsfirsttrip2.com, and it's T-O, like spelled out. So just basically the title, JR's First Trip 2, remove, you know, dots and apostrophes. And they can purchase the books there. So if you're local, and you know me, not trying to be silly, but literally if you're local and you know me, I meet people and bring them books, or they come to me. And I do that because it's like $6.95 for shipping. I know it's the holiday season. I know people are getting a lot of gifts, and wherever I can save, I will save you. It's not a big deal, especially if I'm already all around the city and you happen to be, you know, down the street. So I've even done mailbox drop-offs, which is funny. Let me know if you got your book. I didn't hear from you. You know who you are. But I've even like dropped them in the mailbox. But you can go to the website, jrsfirsttrip2.com. I have Los Angeles. That'll be the next one in the series. So every time you get the book, there's a picture on the back that tells you, you know, what's the next one to come. And I, you know, it's funny you mentioned the quality. I pride myself on, if I'm gonna do it, doing it right.
I'm serious.
at period. The mommy in me wanted to do the book, but the artist in me was not going to allow me to do it any kind of way.
Right.
And to the point where now I'm like teaching e-courses on how to write books because,
awesome. Yeah.
a lot of people were like, well, how did you, and I've always wanted, and I'm like, whatever you need, however I can help, there's room for everyone. And I have
there are 3 books that I have to write. One that I've already started, so we're going to get together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One I've already started, almost finished, had a long story, but we'll talk about that at another time.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I don't feel another person I know writes children's books, and we're like, why would you teach people to write what you do or do what you do? I said, because what I do is what I do, and what they do will be what they do.
Right.
And in addition to that, your child doesn't read like one book. I think they were trying to, like, as if I was creating competition for myself. I don't believe there's any competition. As a child, I read tons of books.
Right.
I have tons of authors that I love.
Yeah.
So I didn't
see, my book isn't
think
children's
about it that
books,
way.
but I understand.
Oh no,
your
but I'm
point.
just so when I first started, she was she just told me I shouldn't. I just thought that was funny because we have to stop thinking like that, and I tie that into the holidays, because even with families, even with anybody that you love, you got to support one another.
Right.
You can't.
That's right.
I've never looked at it like that ever, and I will never look at it like that, because I think about how many songs you love. You've never been like, oh, that's only this one love song I have to listen to. I can't listen to any more love songs.
I feel
so
the
that
same
mindset
way.
is crazy to me.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited teaching the e-course. I'm excited to work with people who are serious about what they want to do and just didn't have the know-how. And I teach you how to do it on a budget, because I got funding down the line, but I didn't have the initial funding like for illustration. Right. So I had to do a lot of research to find out how I could do it in a feasible way. So that's what you learn in the e-course. You can do this on your own. Now, if you just so happen to be blessed with funding, then the sky is even more so the limit, but you can do it on your own.
That's good.
So anyway, I love books. That's, my advocacy is making sure diversity in kids literature exists. So at the end of the month, I'm doing a book drive. So a lot of my people have been buying donate books on the website. Like, you can go on the website and do a donate book purchase.
Yeah.
And that is basically given to a kid. So
I'm going to do that.
I
love that.
The
I'm
babies
gonna
love
do
it,
that.
because you know how many kids I see like, oh, I love it. And unfortunately, we don't know that if your baby isn't reading, that doesn't mean you shouldn't get them a book. That's the craziest thing I've ever run into. Like, the kid will like the book. Oh, no, he not reading yet. She not reading yet. And it's like, that's how they start reading.
Right.
You have to start reading. It's something is missing. They don't know. So for me to be able to gift it at times when I'm out, it's the best feeling in the world. Like, when they want it and I can give it to them. But on the 30th specifically, at Community Book Center, we will have a book giveaway. So I'm doing a drive.
What date?
December 30th.
30th.
From 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And if you go on my Facebook, it's Stylist Bartholomew, Stylis, no T at the end, even though that's how I spell it, Bartholomew. You'll see like the flyers and stuff. I'm going to create an event. Or if you're on Instagram, it's at the THEE Stylist with the T on the end, B. So the Stylist B, but you'll see. But it's December 30th from 3 to 5 p.m. We'll have refreshments. Thank you so much to Fluffy Cupcakes, a friend of mine who is an awesome businesswoman. Her cupcakes are like just, my mouth gets watery thinking about them. She is sponsoring by, donating cupcakes. She'll be in the building, so I'm grateful for that. So refreshments, book giveaways. I'll be reading one of my books and signing any of the books that that people purchase. But I also have books to give away, and not just mine. I have tons of books to give away, from babies to teenage years. But some of my books will be some of the donations. So I'm doing a drive from the 12th to the 29th. If anybody wants to donate books, you can purchase a donate book from my website, or if you just have books gently used or new, you can drop them off at Community Bookstore during office hours or hours of operation, or you can drop them off to Studio B, which is Royal Street.
Okay.
Yep. And then on the 29th, that'll be the last day. On the 30th, we'll be giving books
Now
away.
the 30th, what day does that
That's
fall
a Friday.
on?
It's a Friday.
And the time again?
It's from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
3 to 5 on a Friday.
And they out for the holiday, for Christmas break.
Because I'm going to try to make my way there. I'm going to try to come.
Yeah, I heard it here first.
I'm going to try to come there to support.
Yes,
definitely.
That would be nice. I'm excited about it because it's
I'm
always
definitely
going to
do the book donating.
Okay.
Now, tell us how we can do that, because I want to be able to do that.
You just go to the website. So you go to jrsfirsttrip2.com, and on the things to purchase, they literally have something that's called donate book purchase. And it's just basically you're purchasing the book, and that book will be donated. And I've had tons of people do that, and I was really excited because I've had repeat people, like people who already have the book for their kids, doing that. And I thought that was, above and beyond And so I'm grateful for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I am grateful. I'm excited about all of this. This is a wonderful thing. Not only that you have the creativity, the know-how to put together such a quality book, and it has also open up one of them and show them the beautiful illustration inside. I love them all. And look at this one, for instance. Let's look at that. Look at that. This one is Gerard's flight to New York. I'll get to meet the pilot and fly on a big plane. Look at that. I love this.
Oh, thank you.
I love this. And
this is the end pages are always my favorite. It's always like the skyline of the city. So if you go to the back of this one, you'll see New York, which my son is my toughest critic. Like, if he loves it, I know it's great. So he was like, this is beautiful. But he was mad because New York had more colors than New Orleans. And I was like, the skyline looks different, honey. Yeah. He's like, it's nice, Mom, but there's more colors in the New York one. Yeah. And I was like, there's more pages, there's more, text, there's more everything in New Orleans. Okay. But he loved the book. But when we got to the end, he was like, where are the colors? Like, I think he thought it was going to be the same one every time. Right. It's like, no, I have to put the dome in here in the arena. And,
this is beautiful.
Not the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Look at this one, guys. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Can you see that? The vibrant pictures, too. Look at that. I'm gonna let you read it in your voice because you're the author behind it. Because you would have.
This is how I have
to
read it to JR. I'm like, Dad says we can get the biggest and best slice of pizza from this famous pizza place, and then JR goes, I don't even like pizza, and then I go, JR, it's in New York. You have to eat pizza. I tried it. I didn't like it. That's how it goes. And I say, you want me to stop reading? No, Mom. I'm sorry. It's okay.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you for coming on with us, and home for the holidays and sharing holiday time, going into the reason for the season. It's because Christ the King lives, and He lives in us. And I just love to keep family coming together, doing some things. You all can pick up these books from Stylist, go to her website, and be able to even make a donation for someone else to be blessed with the book. If you don't want it, because you don't have, I don't have little bitty kids that I know, so I would like to have a donation to give to somebody that would be blessed with this book for the holiday season and throughout the year, because I know you're going to be doing more books as well.
I will, and they keep getting older. So
because all of my nieces and nephews are big boys and girls.
What's big?
I think my youngest may be 10.
Okay, he'll be covered next year.
Yeah,
don't hold me accountable for what I'm saying. I'm gonna try and do 2 books a year. But so next year is the year of middle grades.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna be for my preteens and my teens, early teens. And then the following year I'll probably do my teenage, high school students, and my adult novels.
You know what? My great nephew, I have a great nephew. I don't know how old he is, but he should be. Yeah, I have a great nephew.
You found one. We always found one. Wait, doesn't such and such?
I found one. I have a great nephew in Houston. That's right. Yes. So see, now it just sounds so so funny when they to say I have great nephews and nieces. I'm not a grandma though,
right? You're not
a granny. Yeah. But thank you. We're getting ready to wrap things up to get out of here. Again, Stylist, thank you for coming on with these awesome books.
You.
When I heard about what you were doing and the books that you have, and then I got to see it and, follow up on some of your work, I had to bring you in for the holidays just to come on and share this awesome vision with us, home for the holidays, mended and blending, coming together with family members and loved ones. You all, we have to stay together. Love is the answer, love is the answer, and we have to begin to come together. As I said before, we have to forgive each other, to love on each other, and to come together in the spirit of Christmas, because Christ is the King. He's the King of my life. I don't know about you, but He's the Lord and King and the ruler of my soul. Amen. And I'm excited about it. This is Real Talk with Mary Jae. We deal with everything from social to spiritual. Real Talk with Mary Jae is a social outlet for a positive outcome. And we want you to tune in with us every Monday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Stylist, I say, all the way on blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary Jae at 10 p.m. is our rated R where we get deep. You have to join us on the blog.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we'll talk more about it. Thank you for coming on. Did you have a happy Merry Monday?
I did, and I will continue. You know, you can't stop here. You got to keep on keeping
That's
on.
right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Thanks once again, Stylist, for being a part. And you can have your mug.
Thank you.
Here's to the holidays.